Good afternoon, everyone. If you can go ahead and find a seat if you plan to sit.
Does he know all of his families?
He doesn't know why this is happening. He doesn't know.
There he is. Look.
He has no clue. He's clueless.
I've got just a couple people that I need in my second row. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, friends, family, alumni, and ENCSD community. My name is Michelle Handley, and I am very proud to be the current school director for the Eastern North Carolina School for the Deaf. School athletics play a crucial role in the overall development of students, offering a range of benefits that extend beyond physical fitness. They contribute to the holistic development of students, fostering physical, social, and emotional well-being, and instilling essential life skills that extend far beyond the sports field. The Eastern North Carolina School for the Deaf has a strong legacy of athletics that has ebbed and flowed with the students. Today, we gather to celebrate the unwavering spirit of an individual who has dedicated his life to the betterment of the Eastern North Carolina School for the Deaf. It is with immense pleasure and gratitude that we dedicate this field to a man whose influence and passion have left an indelible mark on our community, Mr. Gary Farmer.
Gary Willard, former football player. What I dreamed a long time.
It's not me, it's Heather Goins. Yeah, and she's participating in this. So I told Marie to tell Kathy just get a paper and let them sign it. And I'll tell Heather. Okay.
Your journey with the ENCSD has been nothing short of extraordinary. You have been a teacher, coach, athletic director, transportation director, dean of students, mentor, advisor, defender and rescuer, and now a board member. Your tireless dedication to the students, your infectious enthusiasm, and your commitment to this school always being the best version of itself have transformed lives and inspired us all. This football field stands not just as a testament to the ENCSD's athletic prowess, but also as a symbol of the values that you, Gary, have instilled in every student who has passed through these halls with you. This is a field where dreams were forged, where teamwork was cultivated, and where the pursuit of excellence was not just encouraged, but expected. As we look upon this field, we see more than a patch of green. We see a canvas upon which countless stories have been written, victories celebrated, and challenges overcome. Your impact on the ENCSD community is reflected in the smiles of the students who will run, play, and learn important life lessons on this field and in these halls for many years to come. Your leadership has not only built a strong foundation for the athletic program, but has also fostered an environment where students felt empowered, valued, and supported. Through your dedication, you have shown us the true meaning of community, resilience, and the transformative power of education. So this is a 58-year story. And there is no one better to tell this story than the next two people who are going to be with you.
Hello? Hello. T.J. Palmer. How about that? Wonderful to see you. I am the oldest son of my dad, Gary Foster, and it's wonderful to be back. I'm here today in recognition of a lifetime of service in the field of education. Specifically, our colleagues who work to elevate and celebrate ENCSD and the deaf community. I have very fond memories of my time on this beautiful campus. Skateboarding in the Guiding Call. The windows that go all the way to the floor. I paid for one of those replacement windows because as a skateboarder, the board went through the window. Needless to say, I wasn't allowed to skateboard when it was falling. I spent many hours sneaking drinks and M&Ms out of the concession stand during basketball games when my mom and I would be working. I enjoyed many a loud music hangout period with students over the years. I spent many hours in the summer underneath the pool where the football locker room used to be, refurbishing the helmets. And many hours on this very field mowing the grass with Dad on the weekend. The press box used to be taller, didn't it? I remember climbing that and was very, very scared. I was never sure if that was a reward or a punishment. As long as I can remember, our parents were role models, that being an educator is more than a job, it's a calling. And one that involves our entire family. As mentioned, our dad has had many jobs, many titles here. Coach, teacher, mentor, transportation supervisor, athletic director. Our mother, Brenda Farmer, also a career here at the School for the Deaf. In addition to her job as a teacher, and as principal of the high school, as we all know who are married to Lisa, she supported him and took care of us and allowed him to do what he did. And I'm forever grateful for the role model that they both presented to my brother. As I said, it's so nice to be back on this campus, and it's wonderful to be here as a family to recognize my dad, Gary Farmer. Thank you, ENCSD, for this honor. I'm proud of you, Dad, and I love you.
buckets of paint, and you have to strain that paint somehow to make sure the air bubbles don't get in it, and it spits and make the lines look bad. Well, I never asked, but we always used pantyhose. I don't know where he ever got them from, but we always had a new pair to paint the field. Now, he wanted that field to be every time. We didn't come out here to do an occasion. We wanted it to be perfect. That he wanted to live here, call this their home, proud of the field that they stepped out.
If I need to whoop, I can.
Anyone here knows you couldn't get a Christmas tree on every Christmas. The best trees to be found
All right.
in middle school was at the school today. Now why is that? Because it meant to be perfect. My dad didn't just call whoever to get whatever trees to then sell them for whatever price. And then halfway through putting the trees so that all the meals he drove to the mountains. He followed the he got the football team, put them in the shade against the wall and Eagles. He watered them. Thanksgiving Day. A lot of our extended family come to the house to eat all of Mama's delicious food and then pass out from eating too much. Then they woke up. We got all some that didn't want to go back to school at night. And we measured the trees. We measured how far apart. We nailed these pieces of steel into the ground. We took every single spot and got a tree, drew a hole in it, and put it on the side for the next morning. That next morning, where the best trees were lined up every year, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today, we're proud.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my pleasure and my honor to be here to share this positive influence that Gary Farmer has had in my life. This is sort of for Mr. Farmer and also. So I know Gary. I was just a child when I was young. He was my PE teacher. Also, he was my elementary and middle school PE teacher. My soccer coach during my high school years. And also my athletic director when I was a coach for the middle school volleyball and basketball team. He was an excellent PE teacher, an excellent coach, and not only did he teach the rules of each sport that we play, but also specific skills that we needed to become better players. And most importantly, he showed good sportsmanship. I can understand the rules of football when I watch it on TV because I played flag football in PE with Gary Farmer. The lessons that you taught about the rules of the game have stuck with me. I have always loved playing sports and playing every sport in middle school and high school that I could. You have given me so many opportunities through your work and your encouragement and your leadership with your athletic skills. So playing sports has many, many life lessons that I still use today. With my knowledge of sports that you have instilled in me, I can use that when I deal with students, when I set up a score with students. And it helps me become a more effective educator. And there's a memory that I want to share when we were at the field during a game. It was a bad call. I remember the ref had a bad call. So you were disagreeing with it. You walked over there, talked with the ref. You're like, hey, this is a bad call. And then they ended up kicking you out of the game. You remember that, don't you? Yeah. So my mom at that time, she was like, okay, so let me go and help. Let me try to support. So she was on the bench trying to help us out. And you were in the parking lot, actually, where our buses were. And you were signing across the field trying to coach us still. And also attending the Mason-Dixon tournament out of state. You always supported us. And I'm proud to be part of the 1988 Mason-Dixon championship team. You have a sense of humor that just gets me. You have a deep understanding of deaf culture, and you know how to connect and communicate with deaf people from a variety of backgrounds. You are protective, you are supportive of all of us, and you fight for our school to remain as we are. You've given education, you've given communication for access of all of deaf students. And now I'm in my 29th year, first as a teacher, and now as a librarian. And you continue to be such a supporter for all of us. Working with the community, with the legislatures, also the Board of Trustees. And I know that I'm in very good hands with you. With you continuing to lead us and help us. You are very well deserving of this field dedicated to you in your honor. So Mr. Farmer, I'm always grateful for you. Mrs. Farmer, TJ, Will, thank you guys so much. We love you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our special event today. I'm Kimberly Elk, and I graduated in 1983. So I've worked here for about 7.5 years, and I absolutely love my job. And I'm here to talk a little bit about Mr. Farmer, and who is our former athletic director, dean of students, and also my husband Greg told me some funny stories. I'm going to share some with you guys right now. Mr. Farmer was a football coach, our head coach. Greg was the assistant coach at that time. And the team went to Florida School for the Deaf for a game against Florida. So on that day, they had their game, and it was about lunchtime when the game started. And there was many, many police cars racing by. They had their sirens on. And it was right in front of that building where the team was staying at. The police went straight into the building and they approached Mr. Farmer and they said, someone called 911 a few times actually. So Mr. Farmer said, what? Who? So later they found out that it was Denton Harris. So all the time he was trying to call pizza, he did not call 911. So the police wanted to arrest him that day. But guess who rescued him? Mr. Farmer. And I've never known a man who has helped and done so much for the deaf community, the deaf school. We are very, very grateful for you. We appreciate all that you have done and that you continue to do. We love you all. The whole family. Hello, everyone. I am Melissa, and I graduated from here in 1998. This is an honor for me to be here to talk a little bit about Gary Farmer. He was my health and athletic director and dean of students. And also, I served with him on the board of trustees. He has a lot of passion for ENCSD and also the deaf students. He will do absolutely anything for our community. I have learned a lot from him and how to be successful at school. I want to thank you for believing in me, Gary, and also my athletic skills. I remember when I was a freshman, I was begging to be a cheerleader. I wanted to be on the cheer squad. He was begging me. I did not want to. I went to Gary Farmer and I said, hey, I would rather play basketball instead of being a cheerleader. So he showed support in my interest and he let me be on the basketball team instead of the cheer squad. He has really deserved this honor to have this building that we love you, Gary. I'm sorry I lied to you. You asked me, what is the special event? What's going on? And I said, I don't know. I'm so sorry I lied to you. Hello, everybody. My name is Melissa Chapman, and I graduated from here in 1999. I currently work here at ENCSD as an ASL coach and a lead coach for the past 8 years. And I just want to give a brief statement about Gary Farmer. He is my former teacher and athletic director. And I remember he has taught me so many things. He is very firm, strict, blunt, straight up, but it impacted me and learned something for my future and taught me how to be prepared. Gary Farmer is a great person to have here at ENCSD. He is incredibly passionate about ENCSD, and this is truly his second home. ENCSD sports are his life. He always makes sure that the students are straight and behaving well. Right now, I feel so honored to be here with Gary Farmer at ENCSD. I love you. Hello, everyone. My name is Cedric White, and I am not from ENCSD. I'm actually from Alabama School for the Deaf. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Gary when I was a basketball player under Don Hackney. Gary Farmer was very good, so he did end up coming here. And I've never met Gary. I never met the athletic director. So I kind of stopped doing his things, and we won, actually. We won the game here. So years and years later, I decided that I wanted to work at ENCSD. So he came and saw me. He said, "You're that Alabama boy." And I said, "Yeah, I sure am." So he recognized me as the Alabama boy. And, you know, that's really been inspired to me, and it's an honor to be here. Gary is just a great, great guy. It's funny. Last night, it was great. And, you know, there's wonderful stories to tell, but I'm just proud to be part of this event. Gary, I love you. Hold on just a second. Look at this. I'm going to use my phone. I'm not going to use the paper to fly all over this field. I don't want to misspeak, so I've got everything here on my phone ready. So hello everyone. My name is Bobby Sheely, and I graduated here in 1984. About 39 years ago. That was a really, really long time ago. So I was here as a young child, and I look old, right? You know, I'm trying to catch up to Gary. I'm tracing your age, Gary. So I feel so honored to be here to celebrate Gary. And I have known for more than 40 years, maybe about 40 years. When I was in middle school, probably about 1976, I was involved in Boy Scouts activities here at ENCSD. And there was one weekend where we all got together and we went to Greensboro, and that is where Gary was working at that time. He was working at Central North Carolina School for the Deaf in Greensboro. So we all went to Greensboro, and there was a camp there. So all of us Boy Scouts went to the camp. So that's when I first met Gary. He came up to us. He doesn't look like what he does now. He had dark hair, he had a thick beard, he was a big guy, kind of had a belly. But to be honest with you, he looked mean. He walked up to us, maybe, you know, you shouldn't judge a book by his cover, you know what I mean? But when I saw him, I was like, oh. And he was a Boy Scout master, so he was leading this whole camp that we went to. So that Saturday, all day, it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. We played around, we did different activities, we did cooking, how to build different things, different activities that we were doing all day. And then once it started getting dark, it started pouring rain. I mean, pouring rain. We had our tents, they were drenched. And Gary, he was like, hey, this isn't a problem. That's what he always said. You would tell him anything, he'd say, no problem, no problem. That was his motto. He's like, no problem. And he would say, go back to the bus. Everybody get in the bus. And then we went to where the NCSC campus was, and we went into their dorm area. He said, hey, y'all can sleep right here. It was so peaceful, and I thought, wow, these are some really nice dorms. And they were dorms for little elementary school students. And I was like, wow, these are really nice. So then we came back here. And 1 year later, they opened ENCSC. So we came for the first day of classes, and I saw Gary Farmer. And I thought, oh my, you're here? I said, why is he here? He said, hey, I moved here. My whole family moved to Wilson. And I said, oh, you're a PE teacher? And you're in Vestal Hall. And I said, oh. So then later on that year, I was like, wow, he really is nice. He's not a mean guy. He's a really, really good guy. So about springtime, the boys weren't really doing anything. There were no events for the boys. So Gary had this idea. And we had never had a soccer program before, never. We had never had a soccer program. So Gary was like, hey, let's do it. Let's start a soccer team. So he ended up doing it. The boys were so into it, they wanted to play soccer. And we were able to be picked on the team, and I was one of them that was on the first soccer team under Gary Farmer. And he was a wonderful, wonderful soccer coach. And I think it was the ECU boys that you could call to come and help us, Gary, and explain to us the rules, etc., of the soccer game. And, you know, we were quick learners. We learned everything pretty quickly. And we did good. We were great teams. We had some wins, some losses, of course. It was a good balance. And then when I was in high school, when they had the high school program here, I think it was about 1980, 1979, they started the high school program here. And it was the first high school football team at ENCSC. And Gary Farmer was one of the coaches. He was the assistant coach at that time. He was the offensive coach. That's right. He was the offensive coach. And we were playing, and he looked at me, and he said, we need to put you in the center. So I had some experience from middle school being a center, so now it's high school. So he said, okay, you're in the center. And he was very creative. He made different plays, all these different plays before the other teams when we were on the field to confuse them. And what he did worked so well. When he designed the plays, he would say, WR left, do this, go right. You guys remember that? A counter. So we had some wins, we had some losses. But it was a great team. It was a great season. And he was always proud of us. He said, hey, keep it up. He always took care of us. Also, one time during practice, I will never forget this. It is going to stick with me forever. One day when we were at practice, I was the center, and I made a mistake. I missed a block, and what did Gary do? He got us together, and he came to me, and he was talking straight to me, and he just let me have it. He said, you were supposed to block. And I said, oh, and everybody was sitting around, and he was just giving it to me. And then he spit on the field, and I said, oh. The other boy, another boy, Kevin Brown, he was like, oh, let me just have And he said, leave that alone. You know what he told me?
Yeah.
He said, you're a hot dog. And I said, what does hot dog relate with football? How does that relate? And he let me have it. I will never forget that. He said, hot dog. So since then, I did well. I got better in my game. And it's been about 4 years being the center. I was the center for the entire football season in my 4 years. And he really helped me succeed. He also inspired me. So after I graduated in 1984, I was working here. I was working at Mark here in Wilton. And then later, he became head coach and also the athletic director here at ENCSE. So I thought, he definitely deserved that, right? And then I was told some things and I was thinking, what? He would always take care of this football field, always. This was kind of like his worship ground. He worshiped this field. He would cut the grass himself. He would cut it. He didn't trust the maintenance department to cut it for him. He didn't want anybody to cut it but him. He said, I'm going to do it. But he would come out here, he would cut the grass, and it would be perfect. He would paint the lines. He would make sure there was ENCSE on each end zone. And he would set up everything and make it ready for the game. And I know that you always want things to be perfect, and they always have been. And I also wonder, is he OCD? I don't know, though. I can't blame him for being like that. I mean, he's doing the right thing. You know, he wants everything to look good. People come to campus, they're impressed, and they think, wow, this is such a nice campus. So then he became Dean of Students. And I thought, okay. I'm not surprised. He earned it. I know that Gary, he always understands deaf culture. He understands deaf behavior. And he just has a heart for everything deaf. He loves the kids. The kids would always look up to him. He was such a role model for them. He inspired them. And he would teach the students about their futures, and they would be successful because of him. Just like everything he taught me, I'm successful. I've worked at Merck for many, many years, and now I am on the Hall of Fame. I'm the chairperson for our Hall of Fame. It's because Gary has helped me throughout the years through the way, and he has really, really taught me a lot. He's inspired me to be who I am. You deserve it. His heart bleeds, not red, but his heart bleeds green and gold. I'm taking that, and that's going to be you, Gary. Green and gold. It's not red. Your heart does not bleed red. Where did he go? I don't know. He's still alive. He's got green and gold throughout his heart. Every evening, he would go home late. Most evenings, he would go home late. And this has always been Gary's second home. This has been his second family. All of these kids, all of these deaf kids, all of these students, all of the staff here as well. So now, I just want to say congratulations. You have deserved it. You have deserved the field to be honored in your name. This is beautiful, Gary. You deserve it. This is wonderful. Thank you, Gary. I love you. You and your beautiful family. All of you guys. I'm happy you guys are coming.
Go for it.
As the lights go down on us today, didn't expect it to get dark this quick. I want to extend my sincerest gratitude to everyone who helped make this special event happen and who kept it a secret. Thank you, TJ and Brenda and Will, for being here today and being a part of this and helping me bring all of this together. Heather, I could not have done this without you. Thank you. Gary. Today, as we name this football field in your honor, we express our deepest gratitude for your years of service, your unwavering commitment, and the positive influence you have had on the lives of so many. May this field stand as a lasting tribute to your legacy and a reminder of the impact one person can have on a community. Ladies and gentlemen, let us join together in a round of applause as we officially dedicate the Gary W. Farmer football field at the Eastern North Carolina School District.
I'm going to talk to the hearing people. Never expected this. I never wanted to do the things that I have done. All I wanted was to be a coach. And it makes me so happy now. And today is one of the best days of my life. But you know me, and I know you. Are the same. Thank you for being part of my life, and I thank you, and I will never let this school die. Never.
Amen.
I love you guys. Then, now, and always. Go for it!
everybody. Thank you so much for being down here and helping us to honor Gary today. Please remember, if you are part of the Hall of Fame banquet, you can make your way up the hill and over to Vestal Hall. Thank you, everyone.